This is our box.
This is our box. Jeremy?
This is our box. So we ordered a bunch of samples from our website. Some of the stuff that we don't necessarily carry in the gallery. When you come in here, you'll see canvases, you'll see metals done on sort of high gloss or matte finish. We ordered a metal on a medium gloss, so you can get a chance to look at that, and we'll have it as a sample. And Dawn is now unwrapping that.
Yes, wow, this is a big unboxing.
And then the second object that we don't carry a lot in the store is wood, and I'm gonna hand this to Laura.
Oh yeah, this is cool. I have
And
not
this-
printed on this before, have you?
No, but it's offered through our website, and of course we can print any of our mediums on there as well if you're interested in them.
Hey.
And then the third that would be a display is their canvas.
This is so pretty.
Ooh, let's see.
Yeah, that is nice.
Take it out.
The color's
I'm
amazing.
gonna take it out of the wrapper, and it still might reflect a little bit because we've got some strong light in there.
And I know some of these might have some prints in them, so be careful. There's also printings of different types, so some of them might be finer and the other might be photo.
Oh yeah.
So we did a bunch of photo prints. So this is on metal, and we probably can hold it up closer here so you can get a really good look.
Is that the high gloss? Or
This is
gloss?
medium gloss, so it takes away some of the shine that you'd get from a high gloss, and so it adds a little. If you have a high sort of light area, this would be great for that.
It is, yep. So with metal too, it is UV and waterproof. In fact, they say metal, but all of the people did put it on aluminum. So it doesn't rust, and you can hang it in places where you usually would not, like in the kitchen or a bathroom. So this kind of art can go where no other art has been able to go before. Really exciting. And as Jeremy was saying, the gloss on here,
Sounds
you can
like
see
Star Wars or something.
It is, yeah. A little more of a reflective surface. So it is great if you have a window, but if you're not wanting it to reflect a lot in there, you can always get a matte, which we'll show you here. What do you got there?
So this is printed on wood. With this, I printed it on they'll paint it white and then they print on top of that white medium.
Ah.
But it's wood and it would float from the wall. And so it's nice, probably resilient as well as sort of like a metal, I guess. And then it has wonderful matte finish to it. So you can pretty much see.
And that's cool. I kind of see where it's picking up a little bit of the wood grain. So we'll put these two side by side here and let's see.
This one might not show the wood grain because there is a white finish on top of the wood.
Yeah, it doesn't as much.
And I maybe should have ordered both just to, we can always order another one.
Yeah.
With the wood grain, so we can get a look at that. I just didn't think the wood grain, there's not a lot of white, and wherever there's a light color, the wood grain would start showing through. So it might show through.
I think that really looks really nice. I had not seen
It
those.
does. Yeah, that does
So,
look really
there you
nice.
go.
And so
But we
this
got that.
is the canvas that you would order on our website. So if you ordered anything, it would come in this sort of style, which is a wood framed canvas. And it is basically has a stretcher bar, so it's stretched on the wood canvas, and you can have the option to add your wiring to it. We mirrored this edge, so you'll see a little bit of a mirror, and so you have that option. As well as you could put a color, and I think you could just have it stretch, and I think you have those three options when you do a canvas on our site. But this turned out pretty nice.
It did. And as Jeremy was saying, the mirrored here, you can see, and what the mirrored means is it just continues the image around it.
So
Otherwise, you can get like just black sides or white sides. What were you gonna say?
No, that's exactly it. Yeah.
Yep. So with this one, it does the wing here, but with other ones, so maybe it's a landscape or something, the image is just actually going to wrap around it and just makes it seem really seamless and nice. So usually people go for the mirrorless.
Yeah, so those are nice. These are all hangable, so these are arts that will come ready to hang for your wall. And then what we did is we went through and ordered some of the photographic paper as well that they offer, as well as some of the fine art printing. Did those disappear somewhere?
Yeah, I don't see
They
them.
might be connected to one of those other artworks, like a vacuum.
What I have here is, I'm not going to say this right, Dawn. She knows paper. She'll probably be able to pronounce that.
Oh,
What
yeah.
Hannibal.
Is that the one that's usually the smooth fine art paper, I think?
I think so, yeah. There is a smooth fine art paper there, or on the website. This is, ooh, ham and mule. Ooh, I can feel this. It's like a
I
thicker.
know, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a thicker
It's
paper.
lighter than a cardstock, so it's a little bit more, cardstock's not gonna, it's gonna be pretty rigid, so this is not as rigid, but it's heavy, and it's got kind of a velvety
Yeah.
touch to it. A
does.
little bit textured, but the color is really brilliant on there.
Yeah, that is.
Wow, yeah, looks
And I
great.
think that's the important thing, depending on what you're ordering. That's one of my favorite papers. I've also ordered that just for printmaking too.
And this was the rag.
This was the Hemmuhle, H-A-H-N-E-M-U-H-L-E, so the Hahnemuhle photo rag. Yeah, so yeah, that is really nice.
Okay, so these are a different variety of, is that the hand?
Yep.
Okay. So these here are a variety, and you can see, this is the Fuji matte, which means it's going to be dull, it's not going to have any shine.
Look at this right here. You can actually tell a difference. See this one, I don't even tell in there. Check that out. This one's way more brilliant.
Yeah,
Less
the color is
saturated.
really gorgeous on this one. I would always recommend this
And the
one.
difference between these, this will be a cliché print because it's done on a fine art paper, so it's going to be ink, little dots of ink, so you get a vibrant, more true to color.
Oh, okay.
This is photograph, so this is going to be in a.
And so you can see the difference in the flexibility of the paper, even it's not as heavy, so it's a lighter weight paper.
And I think also with any of the fine art papers, it's going to be archival ink, and the paper itself is going to be a little bit more archival.
This is a glossy, but I am not seeing.
Oh, that'll be photographic.
Oh, okay.
Yep, photographic prints.
And you can see it's got a very high gloss on it.
And again, the fine art papers are going to have that archival quality to them, so they're going to, colors will last a little longer. Photographs, paper though, too, like nowadays, should last a little bit longer.
So I'm thinking this is a semi-gloss? Is there a semi-gloss that we have?
Yeah.
There was
yeah.
a semi-gloss and then a matte.
Okay.
So
Look
one's
at
a
this.
deep matte, one's a matte, and then semi-gloss. So these are the kind of 4 offerings that we usually serve.
And it's going to be hard to tell from there,
Yeah. So you can tell the gloss, semi-gloss there. This is the matte. You can really tell the difference. And what's that on the end there?
This is probably
Semi-gloss?
the matte
Matte.
photo paper,
Okay.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure.
Yeah, but kind of sure.
Yeah, it's like,
Now,
Awesome.
my personal favorites are going to be get the
Yes.
As far as paper, I love the richness of that. I mean, it's lush. And then I'm kind of impressed with this.
mine
I
too.
too.
Yeah.
We didn't order an acrylic,
We did not.
mostly because we kind of, my personal opinion is I feel like it's more for a commercial setting. If you're going to be in a hospital or, kind of, dental office or something, buying something for that, which maybe some of you are. So, is my dentist out there? Yeah, no. And I've always I like the aluminum, the metal, and we have samples of that with their artwork on it. I don't have that. My
Yeah,
husband
we have
did.
both matte in the gallery and then high gloss, and then this was an in-between that people could take a look at.
But this one, I might be tempted to do Wilderness Drive on.
God, that'd be beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah,
that would be
so-
beautiful on there.
I may just order one for a sample and see how it comes out.
And I did order watercolor and a smooth fine art paper, but they obviously didn't arrive in this order. It doesn't
Oh,
appear to be.
okay.
Unless there's more hidden in there.
Oh, yeah,
Did you find any more hidden in there?
No.
All right, so
Oh wait, one thing I will point out is we're kind of looking at this dragonfly here. So different mediums kind of speak differently to different subjects that are on the artwork. So with the dragonfly, to me, that kind of gives it a little more, not necessarily life, but a little more, I don't know if life's the right word, dimension. It's just a different look. Where I feel metal is a really contemporary look. I could be wrong. Do you guys
No,
feel
I
it's-
agree.
Yeah, it's a real contemporary, modern look. And this wood, that's really cool. I'm gonna have to find words for that.
Yeah.
Next one in these videos. Yeah, I really like that because
I
I
do
thought
too.
it would look more, not old-fashioned. What's that word I'm looking for? Not not as contemporary, but organic. Organic is a great word.
Yeah, I would like to actually maybe order one that doesn't have the white backing and see how that looks on
Yeah.
these.
Oh,
Just see how
okay.
the wood grain would
Yeah.
come through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I would want the white on my works.
Yeah.
Just because otherwise some things might get lost.
It does put a little texture though. Do you guys see that wood grain?
Yes.
On the sides. I don't know.
And
if you guys
actually, I
can see
noticed that there was a little bit of like chipped.
Here we go. There's
you
the
know,
red right there.
Oh,
It's
okay.
hidden under there.
Oh, that's really cool.
Oh,
I like that. I like the
Is there
feel
another
of
one
it.
hidden? There was one
with the
more.
watercolor. Maybe there's two in here.
You have to say.
No. But, oh, this is nice.
That's the watercolor.
Oh, this is.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
that is-
All right. I would have not expected this, honestly,
Me either.
because I thought that there'd be too much texture,
Yeah.
but no, it
Smells
doesn't
good
smell.
too.
All right, there
So
might be one more in
basically,
here.
our number one is the watercolor
just
because it
hunting,
smells
so.
good.
Do we know what we're doing now? Okay. But this is nice. And I love that saturated ink, look. But what I really like about the watercolor is Jeremy put the background behind our dot, the dragonfly, and it really looks like real watercolor in there. So, I don't know if you can see that or not, but. All right, so we'll have these samples here. So if you're looking at stuff on the Studio 176.art website, and if you're local, obviously, you can see the differences on these, and you'll find something you like.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you definitely will. Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.
I really like this one.
Yeah, I do too.
This is. I'm impressed with this too. Look at this, how this looks on